2306. Back like cook crack. AOK exclusive. We got another one. I got another player that unveiled the wide receiver that I was talking about. Nasir Moss. 6'4", 215. Age 20, rookie. Came out of Clemson as a slot receiver. So let's get it. NFL game this Sunday. Playing for the Jags. Having to go up head to head with Jalen Ramsey. Talking junk to me the whole time. What up, Rook? What up, Rook? You ain't better than me. You ain't gonna get past me on this one. You ain't nothing, nigga.
The Nick Foles era begins in Jacksonville. It's the coach. This is week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see the Jacksonville Jaguars, led by the former Super Bowl MVP Nick Foles, as they host the reigning NFL MVP Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. I'll be back with a look around the early games at halftime, but now let's get up to Jacksonville. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Well, Coach, any Florida resident will tell you that pop-up showers and storms are the norm, and that's exactly what we have right now. Actually expecting a pretty steady rain throughout today here in Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerge from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. So happy to be with you, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis, and we thought it would never get here, but here we are back together. It's opening weekend of the 100th season in the NFL.
So much football to talk about. That's our main focus. But how about how much happened in the offseason? Rules changes. Overtime rules were discussed in a big way. Some superstars changed addresses. There's a whole lot to talk about in the NFL in addition to this game we're getting ready to watch.
I just didn't want to be like a deep threat or anything.
Now Foles. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he bats it away.
Out of reach.
Falls down incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they're able to get this one across the 85. 11 yards there, first down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here.
What do you mean, man?
Way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you
worked on. That's not how we were playing in the preseason.
Some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Nick. 44's the mic. 44's mic. Check. All right, T, let's turn. All right, T. Hey, exit. 44.
Here's Foles.
Touchdown. Ow. First catch.
Able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down.
But the name's coming from.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on third down.
And
he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a first down.
Broke the one tackle, but couldn't spring himself free.
Up 5.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
I didn't even think
they were
about
forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a
people I
first
think
and
are
10.
not necessary. Wilson
At the 10-yard line. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change
I've
situation.
never did a character
on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Here we go. 180. Switch up.
Foles. Got his man. It's
oh boy, I didn't think I was going to be able to break away from this. First touchdown.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Although it's more commonplace now than at any other time in the NFL, it's still tough to think about
There
throwing
you go, man.
right into the fire week 1. But guess what? He handled the fire awfully well and threw his first touchdown pass.
On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away.
Let's go.
This is taken at the 10. Muscles him off. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They've got his man complete. Give him 32 on the play.
Here we go.
Hey, they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in, because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching. And how about how he's picked things up?
Picking things up in a big way with a big play in his NFL debut. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moss. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Now that's 2 big catches that he's had on this drive alone.
And I can hear it right now. If they give up a 3rd to him, whoever does that, go stand on the other sideline. You're persona non grata on our team at that point.
Have film on me though.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Oh my God. That's where the route's going?
The end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Ow. I didn't even run the out all the way correctly, but
golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Run into the end zone.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
What? Mike's 59.
2nd and 10. And he's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown.
Slant, baby.
Jacksonville.
Another slant.
12-yard touchdown grab. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6.
Oh my God. This is
Still
great.
1st quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general.
That's how I learned about the number system. And
Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
8 players. Oh, I always want to pick.
Let's go. Let's do it.
receiver. Pull up my GameCube.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Definitely worth taking in our deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice.
That players too on purpose.
Yeah, go back to that same
that quarterback's 99
containing him, but able to contain him on that play.
At all this
now from the 27. He finds an opening past the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line.
He healthy though.
A big run by the big man Fournette. 41 yards. Well, hello. I mean, it took him a while to get him a rep, but that's quite an introduction to this game.
And not just hello. How about goodbye to the defense as he went past him? Big-time run on his first carry of the game.
Pick up there, 26 yards.
I hear catching.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving.
Wow, he's doing his thing out here.
100, the magic number for a really good game for a receiver. So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
They did not really, like, they did. It was nice that they gave us a little bit more, as far as how these guys.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. His pass caught at the 4. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. From 6 yards away.
They were talking
the
about
Jaguars
before.
Add 6 to their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown.
NYPD.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Kansas City. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at about the 14. Brushing off defenders. A reminder coming up later tonight, the Patriots unfurl their 6 banners. They play host to their rival Steelers. And then on Monday night, it's the one weekend of the year where you get 2 games to wrap up the week. Texans and Saints from New Orleans in the early game, then Broncos and Raiders. Vic Fangio's coaching debut and the Raiders' final season opener in Oakland. That's the late game, 10:30 Eastern.
That's pretty.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're
going to release on here is not up
let's see who's faster.
Yet.
That one goes for 24 yards. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the 1st down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Looking to throw over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I asked you to throw it quickly, though. I mean, you got to throw it fast.
Throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. He'll look to throw.
Nigga, come on, man.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work.
Oh, come on.
How can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes?
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Got this man bit.
A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. Now, there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him.
The play.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll get started up at First Energy Stadium, an AFC matchup between Tennessee and Cleveland. And it's the Titans out in front in that one. Adam Humphries, a touchdown reception. From there, we head down to sunny Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And they've got the lead in that one over the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Albert Wilson, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And you can see there, it's the visiting LA Rams who have the lead in that one. The Rams looking for the win on the road in Week 1. In the game you're watching, it's the former Super Bowl MVP, Nick Foles, with the strong first half. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Godden.
Too. When I started the stream and I saw that rain out.
Now Foles off the play fake to Fournette.
Oh,
that's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Foles. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Rashad Breeland there defensively and able to knock that one down to the ground.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Great douchebag.
This one complete over the middle to O'Shaughnessy. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Foles now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here.
Yes.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
Yeah, let's go. Hey, check, Mike, 50.
They're going to look to throw. He's got his tight end, O'Shaughnessy. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Not
they
marked
weren't
at the
able to
spot.
make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. This is caught, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. James O'Shaughnessy. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation.
He's scared. Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. You got one more.
Back to throw. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. And now look at this. Big
a fumble. What the heck?
It's picked up by the Chiefs. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
No, that was going to happen.
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
They don't let you react. Like, they're talking about power. Nigga, I don't need power. Like, automatically, I'm getting blocked away from it.
I mean, he was really trying to gain the extra yardage, but you also have to have an idea that people are going to come up behind you from the side, trying to take care of the ball while you're trying to get extra effort. Sometimes you have to know when to say when and maybe just go down.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
Under. 44
They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Moss.
Oh, man, this was a block, not getting in my way.
And able to rip off a big chunk
There needs to be a block.
before being dropped inside the 40. Big yardage
in that way, so you can kind of
winds up going for 36. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
Oh, yeah.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll be incomplete.
Another pass interference.
It's knocked away, but a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to.
And he will get this into the end zone for
I might get stopped for a second.
A 12-yard touchdown.
Let's throw it to somebody else.
The Jaguars add on to their lead.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
They'll set up a throw. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here.
I'm applying. Oh, y'all got to realize, if you're applying pressure in that situation, I try to truck stick.
A lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
After that first truck stick, I got the momentum to move forward.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. 2nd and 1. That's out to his running back, Fournette.
I got a pass in front.
11 yards there, first down. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing his fourth-quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
And come on.
Meanwhile, a pass
Nothing accurate about that, man.
But it winds up falling incomplete. He was looking for James O'Shaughnessy as tight end. To throw again on 2nd down. Foles, but it's going to be 2nd down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Yeah, if I throw it early, then it seems like you
and able to knock that one down to the ground. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack.
Oh, nigga, come on, man.
Didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
4 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because
tied you up with your own record.
Catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Oh, come on.
His throw caught right around the 6. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars had 6 to their
like
lead.
Chip Kelly, we can go for the 8th one.
And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
We press, because see, that's what's messing up my release too. Like, bruh.
And a catch made here by Marquise Lee. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw now on 1st down. Open is Swaim, the tight end. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to wind up, and this is caught at the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Throw left side to his Swaim. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve That's built like this guy. Big target, guy.
And he will get this into the end zone.
Broke the record, and I got 5.
A 14-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
Thank you.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Oh, how? Mahomes on the other side. Anything. A lot of times, it ain't even about giving up.
So this will be a win
not be able
for
to stop.
Jacksonville.
Mahomes
And
for
with
doing
that,
what he
our
doing.
journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
No choice but to
man,
go
so
at
much to
him
look
hard.
forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us.
Mahomes had 50
All
touchdowns.
these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come.
Yeah, hopefully it ain't no dang.
So for the Jags, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be off to Oakland next week for a date with the Raiders. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Worse. That's the thing about football. Blonde hair don't care. This is important.
Hey, boys. Coming out of yesterday's practice, we all know it wasn't good enough. Today's practice, it's got to be great. Game day's coming fast. Let's go out here and let's be great, okay?
Let's go! Down to hit! To the right! To go! To the right! 180! 130, hit! To the right! 380! What's up?
Oh my God. Man. Oh.
Here we go, here we go! 180! What's that?
Which I could just run around anyway I want to, as long as he.
That was great. I mean, you had a great day today. You finally getting it. You're starting to turn the corner, and that's what we like to see as a coaching staff. Show us some more.
Run the routes correct. didn't catch it. Like, dang.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see Nick Foles and the Jacksonville Jaguars as they match up with Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis and Brandon Godden. And Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They come in off a loss in the opener last week. That one was on the road. Now they get their first taste here of home cooking.
And what they're hoping to do is feed off the energy of the home crowd. Great tailgate, great fan support. Let's see if they can put it to good use.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Little alum.
Easy. Right here. 41 Mike.
Here's Foles. Into the hands of his tight end, Jeff Swain. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Looking to throw again on second down. Foles. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. He's still barreling through. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into first down and then some. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From 19 yards away. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your...
Fourth down, so the Texans dial up the number of their second-year punter, Trevor Daniel, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Shedding through the defense. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the 27, Foles. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss.
Oh, he broke away! He broke away! Touchdown.
Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Fielded just inside the 30. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. And getting our first update now from Nashville. It's the Colts in that one that have grabbed the early lead. Andrew Luck, an early touchdown pass in that one.
Had him, man. That's the reason why I went that way.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10. Foles. And
he got it.
Terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. There defensively to knock it away was the safety, Justin Reed.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
A first down there on a pickup of 25.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago.
Oh, come on,
and
man.
I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game.
My receiver that you would be like.
According to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good.
It's similar to Odell Beckham, basically. A lot of the number ones.
The Texans send the punter out as he's on here to punt it away. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. This will be fielded at the 17. 43 yards on the punt. Return of 4. A reminder coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football, a good one from Atlanta. Eagles and Falcons, 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow on Monday Night Football, Odell Beckham back in New York, back in MetLife Stadium. Browns and Jets, 8:15 Eastern on Monday night. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lee. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
To throw again on 2nd down. Foles got his man complete over the middle. It's Moss. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously
he's got daylight. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. On his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
alert! Be alert!
I can't believe they let you play.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw left side, complete to Moss.
Oh, he shared that one too.
The 20, 10. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Jaguars had 6 to their lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Moss. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Now back to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Marquise Lee, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late in the half.
Yeah, go for Calvin Johnson, Jerry Rice, T.O., Torrey Holt.
Those could be the ones that can finish off.
Marvin Harrison.
Yeah, they've got the cushion.
False.
Waiting!
Here we go!
He'll look to throw. Going for the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. There defensively to knock it away was the safety, Justin Reed.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Bang, bang, bang.
Tiger.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey,
6-6. Pull it high.
He'll drop to throw. Man open. It's
right behind him.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That last catch, a big one, folks. He's now gone over 300 yards receiving in this game. It is a game for the ages.
180!
37. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This one complete over the middle to O'Shaughnessy. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. And now he's closing in on 450 yards passing.
That's an incredible number. I mean, you're talking about the...
And this is caught. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Jaguars are pouring it on. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because so many things have to go right in order for it to happen. Not just him catching the passes. Someone delivering it accurately. Offensive line giving them time to throw the ball. A true team record. But he stands above it because he was on the receiving end of...
Easy.
41's the mic. Check 41.
What is it?
Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. And now running, accelerating, and off he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars.
I can't control what the computer is allowed to do in that situation. I can only control what I'm doing.
Continue to roll. And with his speed,
you get the running play to kind of slow it, try to waste the time out to get us to the fourth quarter. Y'all let Fournette break one.
Wide 80.
You can't block me.
Throw left side complete. That's Lee.
Got some yardage.
Down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Because I was pretty sure
when you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
I still can't vote.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
Bottom line, they want to keep this.
Honestly, that's the perfect way to play these guys.
Right there. They just want to keep falling forward.
Somebody like Fournette or what do I got?
Bring this one home.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
I know we're in the era of wide open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Moss.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. He takes it to the 15, a nice display of power. That gives him a nice pickup. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Foles. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass and you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red?
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach.
about that. I'm worried about getting touchdowns.
What's up? 41 Mike. And we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. 41's coming.
Fournette, a first down carry. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Good.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Jacksonville, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Houston, they'll drop to 0-2. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Some macaroni and cheese would be good today. Anyways, another break. See, that's the thing. Like, these things upgrade stuff that are intertwined. That's something 2K need to do too, though. I mean, now apparently 2K, your archetype would be based on stuff that how you load. I don't know. That's why I'm really waiting for this game. Right now, I'm playing a lot of Madden, but once 2K drop, once the demos drop, I'll still be playing Madden because the full 2K game I play, but 2K is like my actual streaming. Short week ahead of us is going to be, here we go again with this crap. Rest. Well, why not? Just rest. Our bodies need some time to recover. Let's get some rest. Yeah, I agree, especially after our win last week. You earned some downtime. We're probably playing a third. That's what normally is be happening. Crap. No. I said preparation with my running back and my face of franchise quarterback.
Let's go, let's go. On the hop, fellas, on the hop. Who wants it? Let's see some hustle out there today. Got a big game this week. Come on.
Bernard, wide 80. Present. You're going right at him. Down to hit. Go, go, go. Dead. Here we go. Here we go, here we go. What did he hit? Dead. 180. side.
Over.
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. You finally getting it. You're starting to turn the corner, and that's what we like to see as a coaching staff. Show us some more.
Alright, this is gonna be the end of my broadcast. Nasir Moss, aka Blue Eyes. Anyways, like, share, subscribe. This will be on my YouTube channel to be able to watch afterwards. AOKid2306. This channel, that's my YouTube channel. This is AOKid exclusive, my Twitch channel, and we out.